Not everyone is a dreamer. Let me shock you. Not everyone is happy that you dare to dream. And importantly, not everyone has the capability to encourage you as a dreamer. So be careful who you share your dreams with, especially at the early stage. Okay, so today we are talking about being careful with whom you share your dreams with, right? I know most times when we have a dream, for those of us that are dreamers, when you have a dream, you have this urge to share your dreams with, people you're close with, or your family members, or your spouse. But it's also very important and very, very, very sensitive for you to actually be sensitive in the spirit to know who you share your dreams with, especially at the early stage, right? Sometimes not necessarily because the person is jealous. Sometimes it could be because it's not everybody that dreams. See, that you're a dreamer and you feel that every time you lay down on the bed, your head is just going 360 degrees and you think that's how every other person's mind works. My dear, sorry to burst your bubbles. That's not true. It's not everyone that has the capability of dreaming. Do you get? So don't think because you're a dreamer that every other person can dream, so they are happy for you because you're sharing your dreams or because you're a dreamer. So you need to actually be very aware of this concept, especially at the early stage of your dreaming process. Just absorb everything. Probably develop the prototype. Just stay within yourself. Stay with your dream all by yourself. Don't share with anybody yet. Of course, share with your God. Let God lead you, guide you on the steps to take. Of course, when the dream gets to a particular stage, you can begin to share. Because, maybe you need partners, maybe you need helpers, maybe you need sponsors, maybe you need supporters. Of course, you will share at some point, but not initially when you're just still thinking and processing it. You start begin to share. Some, of course, could be jealous and they will tell you something that will be discouraging. And you won't do that. They might even run off and do that same thing that you told them about, that they told you not to do. You heard me? They might actually run off and do that. Some people don't just have the skills to advise because they are not dreamers. So they don't even know what to tell you. Your dream could even be so big that it scares them and they want to discourage you, not because they intentionally want to discourage you, but because it's so big. The only thing that comes to their minds is just negativity, just telling you negative things to just weigh you out from that dream, because they're like, oh my God, how can you be living in one small town in Enugu and you're saying you want to move to California and be the best producer? I mean, you know what I mean? It doesn't make sense. They might just laugh at you and that can actually demoralize your spirit. And so the dream will be killed, you see? And then another thing again is sometimes people have, I think this is a little bit deep, but people have negative aura. Some people, not everybody. Some people have negative aura around them. And I so much believe in the universe, and I believe so much in the things you say come back to you, right? And the people you share these things with, especially at the early stage, would actually influence it one way or the other. So some people have this negative aura that they carry. Most times when you tell them things, they might not intentionally or knowingly be jealous or not wish you well, but the aura they carry actually exudes negativity, especially when you bring positivity to their space, right? So that is also why it's very important to keep your dreams, especially at the early stage, to yourself. If you believe in God, discuss it with your God. If you believe in Chi, Omenani, discuss it with your Chi. Whatever you believe in, just stay with that within yourself. Develop a prototype. Begin to actually, create steps towards this dream. Now, when the dream is semi-mature or maybe mature, then you can begin to share. Yeah? You can begin to share. You can begin to look for investors. That time, these people cannot even stop you because it's almost off the ground, But please, I'm saying this because I've experienced this so many times in my life. I've had situations where I just thought of something and I shared with people around me, close friends, family members, you name it. And they'll just say one thing that will just dampen my spirit, and I'll see myself not doing that. And that thing will haunt me. And by the time I'm ready to do that again, I've lost maybe the skills, I've also lost maybe the intention, I've also lost the energy, I've also lost virtually the opportunity maybe to actually do that. And that's how that will fizzle out. See David in the Bible and his brothers. You see? Yes, I know you will say at the long run, things turned for him and all that. He blessed his family and all that. But you never know. Maybe if he didn't share that dream on time, he would have still been great without going through that process that he went through. You just never know, right? So, tell me, have you ever had a situation where you felt you shared your dream too early and the people you shared it with or the person you shared it with kind of discouraged you and you regretted it later in life? If you've ever been there or had that experience, share, comment, let's hear. If you have, somebody around you that has experienced that or something, just share. Let's just discuss and see. Okay. But anyway, remember, no matter how much people try to dampen your spirit, always hang in there, for the very best is next. Till next time, ciao ciao. I love you.